Top 10 most expensive cars of 2020. Number 1. The Ferrari Pininfarina. After teasing the hypercar with discreet images, the Pininfarina finally unveiled the Batista at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show. It's the most powerful car to have come out of Italy, a country that is home to Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Maserati, to name a few. The design house has launched the Batista, named after its founder, with 1,900 horses under the hood. Does it have your attention yet? Power supplied via 4 electric motors, each one feeding equal amount of power and torque to each wheel. It has a top speed of 250 miles per hour, but it is still not the fastest car. The Batista falls 10 miles per hour short of the Rimac C2, which tops out at 260 miles per hour. Interestingly, it is Rimac that has developed the powertrain and battery tech for the Pininfarina. Only 150 of these silent, environmentally friendly beasts will be produced, 50 of which are dedicated to each of its markets: the US, Europe, and the Middle East. Price tag, $3 million. Number 2. The Bugatti Montsori Vivere. A strictly limited edition Bugatti Veyron masterpiece, this Montsori Vivere is one of just 2 on the entire planet. The Bugatti Veyron is one of the most seminal supercars of the 21st century. It was the most powerful production car in the world when it launched in 2005, and despite being surpassed by the 1,500 horsepower Chiron, it's still sought after by car collectors. Only 270 examples of the original 16.4 Veyron variant were produced. But for those who wanted to make it all the more exclusive, German car customization Montsori applied its tuning talents to a handful of Veyrons. One of their best-known creations was the Veyron Linea Vivere. Only 2 exist in the world, one of which is listed for sale on James Edition. The exterior features a striking Montsori carbon fiber weave, new carbon front and rear bumpers, and a redesigned hood. Montsori also added daytime running lights, side skirts, and fully forged custom wheels. Price tag, $3.4 million. Number 3. W Motors Lykan Hypersport. The first hypercar created by W Motors, the Lykan Hypersport, catapulted the company to international stardom when it took center stage in Universal Studios' Furious 7. It was featured as the hero car in the movie and is the most expensive car ever to be featured in the Fast and Furious franchise. The Lykan, from which it derives its name, is the most advanced species of wolves in mythical legends. Hidden under an elegant and luxurious mask, the Lykan can transform at any given time should the need arise to show its power and leadership. Written with a K, W Motors Lykan is an exceptional hypercar with an elegant yet agile look, able to transform at any given time into a beast, the most advanced of them all. Price tag, $3.4 million. Number 4. The Lamborghini Sian. The Sian FKP 37 is the first super sports car powered by a V12 engine and hybrid technology, based on supercapacitors. Its powerful V12 engine, coupled with electric boost, creates an unrivaled gem of engineering and technology. Sian, lightning in Balinese, is a name that captures the car's true character, foremost its speed, which exceeds 220 miles per hour. The design DNA of Lamborghini is taken to its peak levels. Inspired by the Countach, the Sian FKP37 has sharp lines, aerodynamic elegance, and an unmistakable silhouette. Its totally carbon fiber body leaves you breathless. The electrochromic roof and moving surfaces controlled by smart materials are sculpted by innovative lines. The Terzo Millennio-inspired headlights leave behind an indelible luminous signature that will shape future Lamborghini design. Price tag, $3.6 million. Number 5. And the second Lamborghini on our list, the Lamborghini Veneno. The Lamborghini Veneno, Spanish pronunciation Veneno, is a limited production, high-performance sports car manufactured by Italian automobile manufacturer Lamborghini. Based on the Lamborghini Aventador, the Veneno was developed to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. The Veneno is Lamborghini's interpretation of a racing prototype built for the road. The front of the car is designed for maximum airflow and for improved downforce. It maintains the carbon fiber monocoque chassis with aluminum front and rear subframe from the Aventador, along with a pushrod suspension system, and will only set you back a cool $4.5 million. Number 6. The Koenigsegg CCX. The Koenigsegg CCX is a mid-engine sports car manufactured by Swedish automotive manufacturer Koenigsegg. The project began with the aim of making a global car, designed and engineered to comply with global safety and environmental regulations, particularly to enter the United States car market. To sell cars in the US, many alterations were made to the design of the CCR. The previously used Ford modular engine was replaced by an in-house developed Koenigsegg engine designed to run on 91-octane fuel, readily available in the United States, and to meet the Californian emission standards. The name CCX is an abbreviation for Competition Coupe X, the X commemorating the 10th anniversary, X being the Roman numeral for 10, of the completion and test drive of the first CC prototype in 1996, notably owned by Floyd Mayweather. Price tag $4.8 million. Number 7. The Mercedes-Benz Maybach Accelero. The Accelero was commissioned by Fulda, a German subsidiary of Goodyear, to test their new Cared Accelero tire range. The Accelero was the second vehicle to serve as a one-off show car for Fulda's high-performance tire range, the first being the Gembala Extremo in 1996. In collaboration with Maybach, the initial design of the Accelero was to be influenced by the Maybach SW38 and built on the platform of the Maybach 57. Another important design stipulation for Fulda was that the car should be able to reach speeds in excess of 217 miles per hour, so that the physical limits of the Accelero tires could be tested. The final design of the Accelero was produced by 4 students from the Transportation Design School of Pforzheim University of Applied Sciences. According to Top Gear, the vehicle was purchased by rapper Birdman in 2011 for $8 million, and featured in rapper Jay-Z's music video for Lost One. Right now, the car is owned by Mechatronic and can become yours for a cool $8 million. Number 8. Sculptural beauty meets iconic power in this stunning Bugatti 110. The 110 continues Bugatti's successful 110-year course of exceptional design and performance, while reviving the memory of the brand's recent history. With the 110, Italian for 110, Bugatti created a reinterpretation of the epochal EB110, which, when presented in 1991, was considered the fastest and most extraordinary supercar of its time. The EB110, built by Romano Artioli in Italy, was an important intermediate step for the refoundation of Bugatti in 1998, and for the return to their French roots in Molsheim. Inspired by the historical model, the 110 pushes all boundaries of imagination, with its breathtaking performance and pioneering design. Featuring a modern interpretation of the classic wedge shape and with the iconic W16 engine, the 110 transports the EB110 gracefully into a new millennium. The 10 limited edition vehicles are distinguished by their perfect elegance and sculptural beauty, making the 110 a true, tangible work of art. Number 9. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail. The automotive equivalent of haute couture, the Sweptail is the result of inspiration from a special patron's admiration of his favorite cars of the early 20th century, as well as many classic and modern yachts. Svelte tapering, an elegantly falling waist rail, the flowing roofline, and a distinctive swept tail are all desires that Rolls-Royce honed and crafted into a motor car that, without question, fits to the marque's DNA. Price tag $13 million. And rounding out our top 10 list of the most expensive cars of 2020, number 10, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Reminiscence of an icon. A pioneering spirit, passion for perfection, and the desire to continually redefine its limits have been the key characteristics of Bugatti since it was founded 110 years ago. None of the brand's masterpieces reflect these values more impressively than the Type 57 SC Atlantic. Created by Ettore Bugatti's eldest son, Jean, the only 4 Atlantics ever created stand for pure elegance and sophistication. With its homage to the 4th all-black Atlantic, missing since the Second World War, Bugatti is bringing the speed, technology, luxury, and aesthetics of an icon into a new era. But the customized creation of La Voiture Noire is far more than a modern interpretation of the ghost of the Gran Turismo. It is a tribute to Bugatti's own history, a manifesto of the Bugatti aesthetic, and a piece of automotive haute couture. It can be yours for a whopping $19 million.